Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen, and today we are going to be testing out some Amazon kitchen products that are all really highly rated. I got this concept from my Rach Loves channel, which is like my makeup and beauty one, but instead of testing out 5-star rated makeup products, we gonna be testing out kitchen gadgets. But these are all products that are really highly rated that I ordered off of Amazon, and we're gonna test out and see if they're actually worth the rating. So give this video a thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on new videos every Saturday, and without further ado, let's get into this. So the first one we're gonna be testing out is this interesting looking contraption thing that I'm going to drop and hurt myself. So this is actually a dish drying rack, and you're supposed to put it over top of your sink, so if you don't have a lot of counter space to work with, this is going to kind of solve your problem, and then it'll roll back up so you can kind of put it under the sink or somewhere where you can. Does it fit in my drawers? Oh, so close. Doesn't fit in my drawers. Wait, on an angle? Yes, on an angle it fits in a drawer. But yeah, it's super highly rated. Figured we'd test it out. How much weight does it actually hold? Does it sit over my sink well, and all that stuff? All right, so I have this sitting on top of, like, over top of my sink. It's holding up on both sides. It's nice and long, and it's like fully, I mean, it's definitely foldable, but like this part is very strong. I put on some of the heavier pots and pans that I have, and it's doing a really good job. So I think that if you are strapped for space and you need an extra place for your dishes to dry, this actually is working really well. Next up is a product that I feel like would be really good if you go to work and you have like a warm lunch, and this is something that's, it's kind of like, it's a mini crock pot. So basically you're supposed to put your lunch in here, and then you can plug it in at your desk, so even if it's like cold, you can put it in, plug it into your desk, and then it's gonna heat up your food, and so you don't have to bring it preheated, if that makes any sense. So I have some pasta here, fresh out of the fridge. We're gonna see how long it takes to heat all the way through and if it actually does a good job. All right, so I just plugged it in right now, and so I'm gonna set a little timer, and we are gonna see how long it takes to heat up. Okay, it has been in here for 5 minutes, so let's take a peek and see how warm it is, because definitely the outside is getting, like, I can feel a little warmth. It's not too hot, but like it's warm. And the pasta is still cold. So let's put the lid back on and try it again in another like 10 minutes. Okay guys, it has been another 10 or 11 minutes. So let's see if this is warmed all the way through yet. Okay, it's a little bit warmer, but like still pieces of it are still really cold. So I feel like you have to continually like stir this around. That feels like way too much work for what it is, honestly. Just heat up the food in advance and put it in a thermos and call it a day. Now onto a product by a brand called OXO. I have a lot of OXO in my house, so I have high hopes for this product. And it's basically like a measuring cup, but it's made of silicone. So it has all of the different measurements on the side, but then when you pour it, it's not gonna make a huge mess. And you're supposed to be able to use it like straight out of the microwave and be able to hold it as well. So I have some leftover icing from last week's hack. If you want to go and check out that video, I will link it at the end in case you missed it. But I figured I would try it and heat it up in here and then see if I can hold it, if it's not going to get too hot or anything like that, and see how well it pours. All right, icing is going in. It is fully melted, and it's not hot at all. That's awesome. Now I'm just gonna try pouring it and just see how accurate it is, how easy it is to pour, and everything like that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Things you get excited about with as an adult. That is just, it's super easy to use. It's nice to be able to use something that's silicone with heated liquids or anything like that versus like my plastic measuring cups. It's kind of an interesting concept with the fact that like you can squish it and stuff, but like I like it. Next up is the most made for TV thing I have ever seen on Amazon. That's a lie, but it's still pretty made for TV. And that is this chopping thing. It's like a slap chop, but it's like a pull chop. I don't know, it's like a lawnmower for your onions. Basically inside here, I have onion on one side, and then I have, you could basically do anything else on the other side if you wanted, but I want to see if it's actually gonna work first before I destroy all my food. So I just basically quartered like half an onion and put it into here, and I think I'm just supposed to like pull this very aggressively. Or not aggressively enough. I have to stand for this. Okay, that was a little bit easier. Oh, it is chopping things. Okay, gourmet. The only thing is it's not chopping it very uniformly. You can see in here there are a bunch of pieces that are still really large and some that are smaller. So if you're trying to do this for a recipe, I feel like this would be a lot of work because you'd either have to take out all the pieces that are large or you'd have to keep chopping it super small so that everything is small, and then you end up with like onion water for half of it. I always want these things to work, and it was so highly rated that I wanted to try it, but like honestly, it's just easier to chop it yourself. Okay, so this one just came in today, and it is a strainer that clips on to the side of the pot, but it looks really, really small. So I'm currently making pasta, and we're gonna see if this is actually something that is usable. To me, this feels like something that is usable only in small proportions. All right, so we have the pasta done. We're going to clip this on. Will this work? Hey! Oh, you want to do more than this amount of pasta, this isn't gonna work for you. I'm thinking of doing another one of these, only with like organizing or like cleaning products or something like that. Leave me a comment down below if there are any particular ones you guys want me to test out. Check out the videos on the side in case you have missed any, and that is everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.